Well, there are still so many questions at the root of all those protests.
A lot of people wondering why and how that grand jury did not indict Officer Wilson.
Tonight, our Tara Pettit joins us live in the newsroom with what legal experts are saying. Tara?
Janet, there are several factors that local attorneys tell me played a role in the grand jury's decision. By the way prosecuting attorney presented the decision, many people think Robert McCulloch agreed with the grand jury's decision. So if he did, why? We have those answers tonight and why they still might not be good enough for some in the Midlands.
No justice, no peace, no racist police.
We still have race issues in this country. I mean, there's no question about it. There's a huge racial overtone about this case.
Dozens of protesters stood on the grounds of South Carolina's State House Tuesday night following the grand jury's decision to not indict Officer Darren Wilson. Joanne Rich says she was not surprised by the outcome and wishes the officer was put on trial.
It seemed to me that the fix was in from the beginning and that they weren't going to go after this cop. They're just protecting him.
When you're the prosecutor, you know, your burden of proof is proof beyond a reasonable doubt, not preponderance of the evidence.
Attorney Pete Strom is very familiar with the legality of this case. He once represented a white officer who shot a young black male in self-defense. Strom says it's out of the ordinary to see a case set up in front of a grand jury when there are multiple witnesses called and several exhibits put up, like what happened in Ferguson.
What that indicates to me is that prosecutor did not want that case indicted. He didn't think that there was enough evidence to convict.
He adds that in Richland County, there's less transparency in a grand jury because there's no transcript, no court reporter, and there's only one person in the grand jury room as a witness at a time. This is unlike Ferguson, where there is a transcript and everyone knows what the last person said.
I think this is definitely one of those pivotal moments in history that we can kind of look back and learn from. I'm glad I've had an opportunity to be able to have my son to be a part of it, so we can kind of look back and see that hopefully we're able to kind of make a difference one step at a time.
Raise your voices with your hands.
So what's next? The U.S. Justice Department is conducting 2 civil rights investigations in the case. One into whether Wilson violated Brown's civil rights and another into the police department's overall track record with minorities. We can also anticipate whether or not the Brown family will file a civil lawsuit. Watch Fox News will keep you updated on the latest once it's available. Live in the newsroom, Tara Pettit, Watch Fox News.